Have you ever had an affair with your friend's dad's wife? If so, we can observe Benjamin Braddock's fall into an existential crisis in just 4 minutes. If you need help with this situation, keep watching.
Well, I want you to know how much I appreciate this.
Bro, I don't care. Give me the room number.
Benjamin finds himself drifting in a pool with a calm fade from black. At this point in the movie, he's already begun the affair with Mrs. Robinson, but what caused his struggle to find himself? Existentialism is the philosophical belief that we are responsible for creating purpose or meaning in our own lives. Benjamin returns home from his graduation with heavy celebration from his family and his family's friends. But he isolates himself from the celebration. He hides from the conversation about his achievements as he continues to say that he's uncertain about his future. Uncertainty follows him into the scene since he constantly avoids Mrs. Robinson's advances, but he tries to take control and rebel against his inactive lifestyle. In existentialism, absurdity is an important idea. The idea that humans have an innate desire for purpose, despite the meaninglessness of the universe. His move to try and take control of his life is met with a hollow physical connection that ultimately distracts him. But it wasn't a move at all. He let Mrs. Robinson seduce him, and he continues to let things happen as he watches from behind his eyes. It keeps him from thinking about his desire for purpose in his life, another symptom of his uncertainty. Let's come back to the scene. How is the director conveying his lack of purpose? There's symbolism in the water itself. A river is a common metaphor for purpose or guidance, as it follows a path. It can branch and it has a beginning and an end. Though Benjamin is in a pool, devoid of any current, following no certain direction. As he drifts aimlessly in the water, he visually embodies his own lack of purpose. In his moments of calm, the idea of being motionless brings him a larger comfort than facing the uncertain future. He drinks, floating with a relaxed posture, turning his head only to catch more of the sun's heat. For no certain reason other than probably boredom, he moves out of the pool, putting on his button shirt. Speaking of which, this scene grossed me out, because he didn't shower, he didn't dry off, no towel, nothing. He just gets out the pool and goes, yep, guess it's time to put my shirt on. He probably smells like chlorine, plus if they have air conditioning, it's gotta be cold. But I'm getting distracted, alright? Let's continue. When it reaches the door, it cuts, seemingly to a time far after that day, meaning that there could have been many days just like that one, hopefully with showering involved. Mrs. Robinson is at his bedside as he lays down without moving, motionless as she takes off his shirt, with a shot of his face revealing his current apathy for life. Mrs. Robinson doesn't say a word, just in it for the physical connection. The emotional disconnect isolates him, as the close-up shot isolates his face and his experience from hers. Without action, he lets the days pass him. Once she leaves, a new morning comes and he smokes, an action that blends in with his return back to the pool, so he can remain drifting to get his mind off the uncertainty. Moving to the raft, he moves to Mrs. Robinson. He continues his pattern and eventually his family notices. Music covering the entire section, ending as he gets confronted by his family. But as one song ends, another begins. And as he figures out more ways to progress in life, he faces more uncertainties. Benjamin is waiting for meaning to come to him, but until he takes action, he'll end up drifting, trapped in an endless cycle of distraction. Don't be like Benjamin and learn how to create meaning for yourself.